a very, very fond farewell here in just a moment after I say hello to
Hey.
Steve and Izzy from Everything I Learned from Movies. Steve and Izzy, how are you?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing great. How about you?
I am doing absolutely wonderful. I just had to boot Loisos out of the chat because we were just looking at his empty chair.
Sauce.
That sauce. But before I run away, because I'm actually not going to be hosting this segment, so I'm going to be running away in just a couple of moments here. But I first wanted to say hello to you guys. And Izzy, let me tell you, it's wonderful to see you because Steve has hogged this whole thing to himself. He's like, no, get out of
Yeah.
here. It's all mine for the last couple
No
of
girls
years.
allowed. Boom.
It's wonderful,
Hey, I've been
wonderful
trolling
to
you
see
guys from the chats for the last few years.
But please take a moment. Please tell our audience what Everything I Learned from Movies is all about.
Oh, well, we review bad to questionable movies and we justify them. We love trash. We
Yeah.
also do amazing interviews. Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of just little mini episodes, fun things. And our topic today, of course, is the Fast and Furious franchise because we recently lived life a quarter April at a time. That was
We
our
watched
month theme.
all 10 movies.
All 10 Fast and Furious movies. Wait, I only thought there was 8 or maybe 9. There was at least one more in 1954 we did too. So Roger Corman's Fast and the Furious. Wow.
It fits into the franchise.
Yeah. We're also wrapping up Alien Manhunt May. And then going headlong into Dune June next month. So, yeah. Great stuff.
My. Well, you guys are absolutely amazing. I love your faces, but this ominous looking arm over here is ready to come in. And Dan is a huge fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. I could not even come close to doing this justice. I've only ever seen Hobbs and Shaw. So
You've seen the worst one.
yay!
That's the
That was movie
how
of the year
dare
2019.
you. How dare you.
Wow, there's already some huge consternation. So I'm going to pass things over to executive producer Brenic, who I'm eternally grateful for being here on site to help me run the event. So, guys, I love you, and stream. I will see you in a short time.
All right, have a good lunch.
And
That's
lunch
Dan
break.
Brenic of Netflix and Swill.
I should say more specifically, Nick is just thankful he doesn't have to talk about Fast and Furious. That's all. That's really all that was.
Yeah,
That
well,
is-
yeah, we get it. Yeah.
None
It's
of the
okay.
Fast-
He doesn't want to be wrong. And I mean, many people aren't willing to be wrong. You're here willing to be wrong, so it's okay.
Hobbs and Shaw is the worst Fast and Furious movie. The Rock.
It's
is,
the best one.
Stop right
the
there.
Rock is just
All right.
awful. He is one.
Oh,
Of, he has such a bad performance in that movie. But we're not here to talk about that. Are we here? To
Wait,
talk
who
about
did?
The Rock.
Oh, stop.
He's
All right.
so bad in that movie. I could talk
All right,
about that
look,
movie for years.
Look, it's the greatest romantic comedy of the 21st century
Their
thus
love
far.
can't be
So,
stopped.
I mean, but all right. So, Fast and Furious, of course, started this version at least 2001 with the Point Break knockoff.
Oh, we're not starting with the original?
I mean, if you want to talk Roger Corman's Fast and Furious, which has absolutely nothing to do with anything,
It's still about living life a quarter mile at a time and getting to Mexico.
well, probably the greatest fun fact is the entire series is based on a 1998 Vibe magazine article, Racer X by Ken Lee.
Woo!
Yes, it is.
Credited writer on every single piece of this
I
franchise.
know, right? Imagine
Yeah.
doing nothing and then getting credit for a multi-million-dollar franchise, like hundreds of millions
Yeah.
of dollars of profit, and you created it.
Yeah.
Writing some jump piece for Vibe.
I need 500 words stat. Don't worry, boss. I got it.
Hold on, I watched Point Break.
And then Vin Diesel reasons like, I could fucking do this.
Yeah, actually, it was more like a 21 Jump Street, from what I understand. Like it was like undercover cop, and like I think it was like teenagers. So it was like undercover, like a university, bussing drag races or something. But yeah, it was what? Yeah, but as we all know, I mean, the first one's kind of based on that. Really, it's kind of like a Point Break.
Yeah,
Point Break.
it's Fast and Furious presents Point Break.
Yeah, then Too Fast, Too Furious, everyone's favorite.
The
Director John Singleton.
Yeah,
The-
Bad
as
Boys.
I would say,
Fast and Furious
the
2
best.
presents Bad Boys or Bad Boys 2.
Yeah. How about you, Dan? What do you think?
Oh,
Too
it's the
Fast,
best.
Too Furious.
It's the best by far. It was legitimately the first one I saw, and so
Oh.
that was like, oh my god. I remember having like a Chevy Cavalier in like 2008, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna trick this thing the fuck out. Like it's 4 cylinders, it's
Yeah.
a piece of garbage, but my god, put neons on it. I'm gonna get racing stripes. It's gonna be the best 10-second car ever. Meanwhile, I have no idea how to fix cars. I have no how to do any of that shit. So I never did it. But I was like, man, if my car could do that, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, neon and nos, and it'll just take flight.
People can barely
Obviously.
hear me. Hold on 1 second.
Oh no!
Let me
Oh,
turn it
Weir, are
up.
you good?
Don't turn it up in OBS.
Oh, I turned it up in OBS. Oh no.
No, that's not even the mic thing in OBS.
Oh, I'm cranked. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of crank.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, we'll get to him. We'll
I
get
don't
to
know
him.
how people can barely hear you. That's you.
It's
Like,
Jason
that's you,
Statham
like,
movie
Yeah, I
tonight.
know.
Like talk.
Maybe
Hi.
high
Yeah,
voltage.
that's you. You just redlined in there.
All right, well, I mean,
Womp, womp, womp.
whatever.
Because he's living life
Or
a
maybe it's
quarter
maybe
mic
it's
at a
us they
time.
can't hear.
Yeah, I think they're just deaf. Just get your hearing aids in, old people.
Yeah, I mean he's
Turn
almost.
up
crank
the
it up.
volume.
That's what I thought.
We were
I also talk loud. Like you guys don't need to. I don't need to be that loud. Okay. Yeah, I love Too Fast. I mean, like.
All right, so it sounds like Dan's probably the complete opposite of what
He
we
was-
are.
Oh yeah,
he's
He was
probably-
14 to 16 when it came out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Too Fast, Too Furious, and Fast and Furious, the fourth one, are probably his favorite, right?
Well, Tokyo Drift is in there somewhere.
Tokyo Drift.
No, Tokyo Drift's bad.
See, exact opposite of us.
Tokyo Drift's bad, real bad.
I'm sorry,
Bad
the
movie.
one that has like the most realistic plot of any Fast and Furious movie?
Yeah, you can go to jail or we can send you to Japan.
Oh well, yeah.
Go
I
live
mean-
with your dad.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like Lucas Black as a vacuum of charisma.
Oh, we never said he was the greatest actor.
Oh,
We're just saying,
sure.
like, plot-wise, that one's the most, like, fluid.
Sure.
Kid gets thrown out of school, goes to live with his dad, who's in the military in Japan,
Mhm.
makes friends with drug dealers, and starts doing drug runs in cars.
Meanwhile, everyone drives and drifts at the same time. Like they drift for no reason in the
Yeah.
middle of traffic, and it's like, but I don't
Synchronized
understand.
drifting.
Why are you drifting in the middle of traffic? This is horribly unsafe.
Plus, this is where we get Han.
That's right.
Han does nothing in this movie, and it sucks.
Han does
because
nothing
Thinking
in
any
well, it's true. Uh-oh. I think we lost them. Did we lose them?
movie. What's Gal Gadot?
Yeah, Giselle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
literally don't say it for 3 movies, guys.
She doesn't matter.
If you would have asked me a year ago, Steve, what do you think of the Fast and Furious franchise? It's like, eh. But now that we've rewatched them all in order, in unison, and everything, it's like, okay, I'm a fan now.
Fucking in.
There we go. Yeah,
There
we-
are some Easter eggs they haven't even cashed in on yet.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
Oh, speaking of Tokyo Drift, babe, do you want to?
Do we want to get into that
Do,
just yet?
do we want to talk about Twink's uncle?
So Twink is
Or Twinkie?
or
Sorry.
sorry, Twinkie. We just kept calling the Twink. Twinkie is the best friend in this. He's the guy who's
Mhm.
got all the hookups, also from the U.S.
Wow.
Mhm.
Did you notice the Easter egg in the middle of this or towards the end of this movie during the last race?
No.
So they're all live streaming from their flip phones because
Yes.
we all know this is like they're in Japan. I'm gonna give it that pass.
2005.
Right.
And he goes, "Yo, Uncle Deck, check this out."
Deckard Shaw.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyway, that's what we're hoping.
Oh my
If
god.
they don't cash in on that, because that was the first one writer Chris Morgan came in on, and it's like,
Also
Deckard,
Justin
that's
Lin.
not really a name.
If not, that is a ridiculous coincidence. Like totally
Yeah.
ridiculous coincidence. But they have to cash in on that, right?
Guys, go watch it again. That's all I'm saying.
Please no, I don't want to watch it.
'Cause we
again.
were
I
like,
just watched it
oh.
2 weeks ago because we're also doing I'm making my girlfriend sit through all of them because I love her very much, and
You're like,
she
"Man."
I've never heard someone want to commit suicide more quickly than she did.
Jesus, come on.
She wasn't mesmerized by Paul Walker's eyes?
No,
It's not like it's Fatal Instinct 2 or whatever. Wait, what was the super sexy sequel September
Oh,
movie?
basic
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 Instinct
Instinct
2.
2, yeah.
That-
Oh god,
that Hallmark
that's a
was for
throwback
you.
to last year's live stream for The Cure. With
Oh,
Julio of the
yeah, that's
Contrarians,
right.
they did Basic Instinct 2. And this year they're doing another Sharon Stone movie because they can't stop.
Sliver?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's on in the background right now.
Oh shit. All right, turn the camera around. No, I'm just kidding.
No, there's
but,
no Sharon Stone nipple right now.
Nice. All right, so yeah, where were we? Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
The fourth one, nobody cares about, right? Like it's.
I'm sorry, the one where they drag a safe through the streets of
No,
Brazil.
That's
that's
five.
Number 5.
That is number 5.
That's
That's number 5. That's everybody's favorite.
They all become the same.
We,
Yeah, what happened in 4?
4 is the one where they do the tunnels in Mexico.
That's right.
Four is a
Mexico
soft reboot,
tunnels.
where it's like the true sequel to the original, where it's like, okay, Dom's back. You know, he's on the run. Paul Walker's working for the FBI for some reason, despite the fact that he
Again.
left.
Yeah.
Gave up the badge. He's back with the FBI for no reason whatsoever.
Hey, he's got a mortgage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Letty dies. What? Dun dun dun.
Off
She's
screen
going-
in the most boring thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh no, she dies even better in flashback of Dom standing in the street
That's
looking
in-
at a yellow scuff of paint on the ground.
Yeah,
and
you
he's
did-
like reenacting the entire fucking thing.
You didn't know he was a
and
detective?
this-
Come on, what's wrong?
Yeah,
Didn't
wait.
you? He has all that experience as a detective.
Well, I know he's a superhero, but
Yeah.
So at this point, only halfway through the series, we were already noticing a trend.
yeah.
Every time Letty is in, like, anytime anybody really is in trouble, like, oh man, the Yakuza are after us, or oh, the FBI is almost on us. I'm Dom. I have to go now. I'm gonna pull a Gandalf the Grey.
Let's wear safety. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're descending upon the house. Also, this is also where we notice the trend of Dom's botched every job he's been part of.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's destroyed every vehicle he's been in.
Dom is terrible at his job.
He is possibly the worst driver in the world.
That is true, especially because, like, if you remember, and this is me talking about them as movies as opposed to action garbage trash that they are, but in the first movie,
Them's fighting words.
it is action garbage trash, and I'm like its biggest fan. Like, I can say that. I'm allowed
Yeah.
to say that.
Yeah.
If you remember the first movie, he talks about like how much he cherishes his dad's car and like how much he didn't even touch it, and yet in this movie, he crashes it into a wall in order to make sure that the rest of the tunnel collapses for no fucking reason whatsoever. It's like,
Oh, well,
that's
see,
solid
he's
character right there.
He's sacrificing the last thing he has in his life that he truly loves, because we're going to pretend he doesn't have a sister who owns a sandwich shop right now. And Letty's dead. But he's sacrificing that last part of his family for this.
And that's why he
Yeah.
gets no
Right?
family.
To save Brian. Okay.
The guy-
and then
the guy
Fast
he
Five,
fucking hated.
everybody's favorite.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go.
No, I have nothing to say. You talk about Fast
Oh.
Five. I want to talk about the safe. Let's talk about the
Fast
only thing that
Five.
matters in this movie is the safe. It's the only thing anyone thinks of is the safe.
Yeah, pretty much. And the driving through all the shanty houses, and of course nobody gets hurt or anything.
No, of course not, no.
And the weird 10-second pause on a cute little Asian kid
Oh,
on a
yeah.
bus. Because he's a reoccurring character, it turns out. We looked it up.
It's the
Really?
director's son.
Oh, well, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
There's a weird long pause on a young kid, like in this movie, like in a bus window, like woo, and it's like, okay, this is a really long time to focus on this kid when there's a safe. And then we noticed it like in further movies, and we're like, wait, there's that kid again, another weird long pause.
Yeah.
Got to get him that SAG card.
Yeah. But of course, Fast Five is the best because it brings The Rock in to take this this kind of middling franchise into the
Mhm.
billion-dollar
Yes.
stratosphere.
Yeah.
Now, when I said The Rock was bad in Hobbs and Shaw, I meant just Hobbs and Shaw itself. I think The Rock is adequate for the rest of the franchise because the rest of the franchise has had actors such as Vin Diesel and Paul Walker helming it. So The Rock's charisma actually shines through there.
Do you okay? I have a theory. I think his charisma comes from his goatee. Do you have any counter to that?
No, it's when he rubs his bald head. That's when
Yeah.
that's when you like see him like sopping up his charisma leaking out of his head, just to make sure it doesn't escape into
Just
the atmosphere.
takes off the top and just takes a lick.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't see the lick on screen. They always cut away just before he does it.
Yeah. That's when they go back to Dom's face, just and then he's like, just about to Ultimate Warrior up, and
So this is also the part of the franchise we noticed. The more The Rock is in the franchise, the longer everybody else's sleeves get. They go
Yes.
from no shirts to we get to a point where like Vin Diesel's in like a full just like waffle long sleeve thermal shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, The Rock has to have the biggest guns, despite. Thank you for the follow, Skojek. But The Rock has to have the biggest guns, and he has to show them at all times. So he has to have like sleeves like either up like this or like pulled out like this, so you see like how big his muscles are at all times.
Living life a quarter sleeve at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of muscles, I don't know how this ties in. We forgot to mention, if you guys donate during our segment here, if you donate $50, we'll send you a wonderful print from the Untidy Venus Etsy shop, similar to this, but your choice, really. This is a
Charizard loves kittens.
I believe it's officially Orange Dragon loves kittens or something like that.
I mean, to keep from getting it pulled down, yes.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if our screen's freezed up or whatever.
It's still frozen, unfortunately.
Yeah, but there's great stuff. Check it out, untidyvenus.etsy.com. And if you donate $100 or more, you get to pick an episode. Heck, if you want, you can guest with us, and we'll send you a nice little gift bag of a whole bunch of stuff, actually.
Yeah.
let's make some money.
Money.
Yeah, let's do it, guys.
Yeah, where were we?
Fast Five.
Fast Five.
Oh.
Really, we talked about Fast Five. We talked about the safe. That's all that matters.
So then we got number 6.
Yeah.
The introduction of the Shaws. With Owen Shaw. Oh, by the way, amnesia. Letty's alive. What? Okay.
No,
Come
I
on.
believe when Steve and I hesitated to watch this one, and when we were talking to a friend of ours who had seen it, Steve was like, "I swear to God, if it's fucking amnesia," and she was like, "Well."
Yeah, I'm fucking out of the series, and she's like, "Well, the transporter pops up at the end. I'm fucking in." Yes.
And we discussed this. I don't have enough self-esteem to protect all the rocks, so therefore I am in love with Jason Statham now.
Oh, you more in love with Deck and Shaw? Or Chev Chelios?
Yes, all of it.
Chev
It's all
Chelios. Oh my God, can we talk about Crank?
Absolutely.
Anytime, any place.
Real quick, I want to shout out Drew Hallam for $10 donation, saying, "I love everything I learned from movies."
Woo, Drew
Shane. Wait, are we up over 9,000? Is he another shot?
We are at 9010. So $999 go. Wait, $990 go. But
And you can find Drew over at Real Feels.
Real Feels podcast. So yeah, Fear 6. Yeah, Owen Shaw's a mastermind. Blah blah blah.
Turns out he owns the cartels.
Yes.
Yeah. This is like the 5th time. It's like, no, we took out the guy, but this is the guy of the guy who is controlling the other guy.
Oh, it turns out that first guy we took out, he's still alive.
Yeah. But he also has the race cars, the indestructible, death-proof race car, whatever.
They're oh god, what are those? They're go-karts that they then built a tank around and whizzed through London.
That sounds right.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, yeah. And then Fast 7 or Furious 7, Fast and Furious 7, whatever it's called. This is the first one post Paul Walker, and
this is the last Paul Walker. Because he's still in parts of the movie. It's just they had to get his brothers as body doubles. Basically.
Yeah. Sorry, but I feel like this movie made $1.8 billion and is the 8th biggest movie of all time because everybody wanted to see how Paul Walker was going to die.
Especially when it was like, well, we got like 3/4 of his scene shot. Oh, we gotta see how they fix this.
Yeah.
How are they gonna Grand Moff Tarkin this?
Yeah.
I actually don't think it looked too bad. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a great flick, but there's definitely like 4 or 5 times in the movie where they're like teasing with it, like, oh, is he gonna fall off this cliff?
Oh,
there's a scene in I think it's Abu Dhabi with the 3 like massive towers where he's driving through, and you're like, is he gonna die here? Is this it?
Yeah, there's like a scene where he's like almost getting hit by like everybody racing because he's standing on the side of the road for some reason. It's like, oh, this is where they're gonna do it.
Okay, so my favorite part about the tower jump scene is they start in the highest part of the one tower and they go down through another tower, boom, down through another tower, and then they crash on the bottom like next to a fountain, blah blah blah. Cut to them back at the hideout, and I'm like, wait, there are still like 9 people up in the top of that first tower with Jason Statham with a goddamn rocket launcher or whatever he's got up there. You just drove through all these towers with all this security force, and you just want to cut to, all right, we're back at the hideout.
Yeah.
Dang, that didn't work. What are we going to do now?
Because every single super expensive person who lives in those fucking towers isn't going to send their private army after whoever crashed through any part of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Like, I don't care if they were 15 stories up.
that's Fast 9. That's what John Cena's there to do. Clearly, to get retribution for those
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, we're almost there.
Hold
'cause
on.
We
I do
have
want to shout out
thoughts
my
about
girlfriend.
Fast 9.
I do want to shout out my girlfriend
Oh.
who showed up in Twitch chat, said hi, and then heard what we were talking about and said, "Oh, I can't be here. Bye," and walked away because she can't deal with these.
You know, I was gonna say she was a keeper, but you might want to. No, I'm just kidding. So, all right, Fate of the Furious.
I have to interrupt you real quick because Skojek donated $100 towards Livestream for the Cure, saying, "Oh God, I can't. Oh no, I lost what they said. I'm so bad at this."
What?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, Steve
$100.
Pitt-
they get to pick a movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steve and Izzy are the
and,
greatest
show
podcasters
off
ever.
the art now.
That is what they said.
All right, this is the example of the $50 donations.
And the $100 you can
Oh,
have.
and then it said Mumble
well,
Mumble
this
Family.
will definitely be part of the gift bag if you donate 100. So
Yes, Mumble Family, everybody. Let's not forget that's the overarching theme of these movies. Mumble Family. Also, Mumble Corona until Fate of the Furious, to where we switch to Stella Artois because Corona won't pay us enough.
So, you know what he was drinking like the first movie? Do you remember that?
It was I'm pretty sure it was a Corona.
I think it was Dos Equis. Like I tried to like find it. It definitely wasn't a Corona because it wasn't the like light, straw color and like white label and all that. I think it was a Dos Equis.
Yeah, it was a dark bottle.
So
Well-
I think it was number 4 when they started doing the
Well,
Corona
because he was
thing.
just drinking whatever was at the sandwich shop.
At the party, they said.
At the
You
party.
Yeah,
Party.
you can have any brew you
want,
want, so long as it's a Corona.
Yeah,
But the opening scene when he's in the back of the sandwich shop, by the way, the whole Toretto family fortune is based on a fucking sandwich shop. We forget about that. Paul Walker starts
With the
going
worst
after his
tuna
sister
sandwich.
because she has the best tuna in town.
yeah.
Except we find out in like 6 or 7 that he's like, I wasn't going there for the tuna.
Yeah. It was like number
For
7. Like, remember that time I saw you in the tuna shop? And it's like, yes, finally.
Excuse me, my cat's firing up its tiny helicopter. I'm gonna go move it.
The cats have woken up. Good for them. But yeah, so all right, so Fate of the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
We thought this was the worst movie of the year it came out because I don't know what happened with it, but I just couldn't see any of it. I mean, Charlize Theron, God bless her.
Oh, she's
I
terrible.
mean, she doesn't. Yeah, she does nothing in this movie really. Every choice Dom makes is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert: they kill Elena, his baby mama.
Oh yeah, remember that girl
And that
from
whole-
5
that
that
whole
is like intermittently
Yeah.
through the rest of the series? You remember how you care about
Uh-huh.
her? We're gonna kill her.
Yeah. And just everything about it. But having rewatched it again a couple years later, it's like, all right, it fits in and all that, but it's just
It's
Not
Yeah,
the
whatever.
strongest.
as a movie, it is bad. As a Fast and Furious movie, I can't get mad at it because it is also as stupid as all the other ones.
You know what it is? This one lost us right at the beginning. How do we know they're in Cuba, Steve?
because
They have Cuban
they're
nos.
using Cuban cars with
And-
Cuban nos and a Cuban sandwich and the Cuban people and the Cuban pride and
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cuban baguettes and
See-
Cuban dreadlocks.
See, you
So
guys
every-
got lost by that.
Fucking
Cuban
everything.
Coke.
This is Cuban nos.
You guys got lost by that.
No,
I got lost
just the
by...
whole. No. It
Oh, that's
was
just like the first
it
5.
was during the
minutes.
race when it's like, oh, I have to flip it in reverse, so I go 100.
Yeah, that's where it lost me. It was like I'm going as fast as I was in reverse, and my car is on fire. I'm winning! Yay!
while being burned alive.
Yeah. So I haven't gotten to my one of my
Yeah.
biggest my biggest pet peeves is the dumbest thing, guys. You can't do 100 in reverse because you only have 1 gear in reverse.
That is correct.
You do like 40. It doesn't work.
Yeah, you can do 40. You may be able to climb a hill a little bit, but you're not doing it fast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or furious. Well, you might be angry. Who knows?
You might Tokyo
But-
drift with it though.
Yeah. So Fate, it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But it's no fault of Charlize. They had a bunch of cool characters they
No.
didn't utilize right. Like, I mean, they had like some super cool characters. They kill off like 10 minutes after they introduce them.
Mhm.
They have an amazing cast at this point that they just start dropping like fucking flies.
Well, because they have other movie deals.
I know. It just feels so unceremonious.
All right, and then Hobbs and Shaw. It's the
best
greatest,
one.
the greatest romantic
The best
comedy of all time.
It's so beautiful.
It's
I love
fantastic.
this so bad.
You get Vin Diesel out of the way, you go straight for The Rock and Jason Statham, and you replace Dom with Idris Elba. I mean,
Right? Black fucking Superman.
yeah.
I love how delicious Idris Elba is in this role. Just like chewing scenery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he knows what franchise he's in, and he's like, I'm gonna give it like 110%. This is also where our theory about Uncle Deck comes in, because who could possibly be Twinkie's dad? Who would need to leave him at a military base because he's off doing some sort of secret military plan?
Or he died and got reanimated with nanobots, or I don't remember.
So
exactly
he puts
what
it.
happened
So
there.
his kid ends up in a Japanese boarding school, and he calls his uncle from time to time.
If you ever need anything, I'll be there for you.
Just like you were there for my dad.
You know what? You can go to Japan now. All right. So yeah. All right. So Fast 9 got pushed back for some reason. I swear if they released it during this whole thing, I would have paid $30 to watch it.
What was Hobbs and Shaw about? Was it about not releasing a genetically modified virus on the population?
I mean,
I don't
know if
time.
Fast 9 was about the exact same thing.
Yeah. So obviously, Etienne still has all the plans to make that virus. You think that movie was about releasing that, like actually getting that virus out?
Yeah. That's our theory why it was pushed back.
That makes a lot of sense.
Same with No Time to Die.
Oh, that
I'm
will
sure they're kind of
definitely-
rewriting it now. Like, oh, is it going to be a virus anymore? What? No, that was never going to be a thing.
Nope, mustard gas or something. Nanobots.
He's Zoran's kid. We're bringing back Mayday.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's another episode. All right, so Fast 9. Any theories you got going on for that one? Obviously, John Cena's the long lost Toretto brother no one ever spoke of.
What I didn't want to watch the trailers to that. I didn't want to watch the trailers because I was like super excited. I wanted to just go in cold, but then everyone kept talking about how John Cena is Vin Diesel's brother, and I went, wait, what? Huh? John Cena, Mr. Whitebread is a Cuban, or like a Hispanic man. What? You can't. You're lying to me. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, guys, you'll notice in like 9 movies, we still have heard nothing about Mrs. Toretto, their mom. We know nothing about her.
That's true.
Nothing. She never gets brought up whatsoever.
So is she gonna pop up in 9? Or
I'm assuming
are they gonna
it's
wait for number
Mrs.
2?
Shaw.
So who? Oh my God!
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren is their mother.
Well, and also, who's
That's
gonna play
just
your dad
stupid
in,
enough
like,
to work.
flashbacks? Yeah.
Obviously, it's Idris Elba.
Yeah, Idris Elba comes back.
He's like, clone.
Hello, Dom.
Oh, this universe is getting fucking weird, but the family makes sense.
That'd be amazing. All right, who is your prediction for Dom's mother? Like, actually, is it actually Helen Mirren, or is it going to be somebody else, like some random human being?
Selma Hayek. No, I don't know.
I don't know. What's Kathy Bates doing these days? I mean,
that would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
She was doing that weed show on Netflix, and that got canceled. So nothing. She's doing nothing.
I know.
Oh, you know who it's
nothing
gonna be?
we're told about.
You know who it's gonna be, babe? Sigourney Weaver.
Oh fuck!
Oh my God, she would do it now too. Oh.
Sigourney Weaver and Michael Biehn. Yeah, the Hicks Ripley hybrid that we've all wanted.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's gonna be
yes.
Because Sigourney Weaver will do anything anymore. She doesn't care.
Yeah, well, that's the great thing about actors and actresses is they hit a point where they take themselves way too seriously, and then they hit a point where they're like, well, fuck it, let's just have some fun with this, and that's how you get like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Jean-Claude Van Johnson, which is like, in my opinion, one of his greatest roles.
It really is. Check it out, guys. Amazon Prime
is on TV. I live the time.
That's right. From the director of Keanu.
Yeah.
Peter Atencio. It's fantastic.
Freaking great.
Oh God, when's Jean-Claude gonna come? Nah, he's not.
I mean,
Jean-Claude's his dad.
We need
Jean-Claude-
him.
Oh,
We need Chuck Norris. We need Bruce Willis. We just just combine the Expendables and Fast and the Furious together.
Oh, Stallone's their dad.
Oh shit.
Come on.
That makes perfect fucking sense. He's the Stallone of our generation.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Vin Diesel's is our Stallone. I know what
So
you're
it's
saying, Steve.
So Stallone and Helen Mirren.
Or it's Stallone as
Or
Sigourney
Sigourney
Weaver.
Weaver. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, Rocky and Ripley. I can see it.
Guys, fight us.
on one level, this is the worst fucking thing I've ever heard of. But on the other level, this makes perfect sense for Fast and Furious.
You're still in, Dan. Don't even try.
Oh, dude, don't even question it. When they go to space, I will still be there.
Wait till number 10 where they go to the
They go to
Absolutely.
space. Ice Age went to space.
Mm-hmm. Tom
The
Cruise is
Brave
going
Little
to
Toaster
space.
went to freaking space. They all go to space.
Jason.
They always go to space.
Yeah, my prediction is they're going up to the race station, floating several miles above
Mhm.
Earth, so we get some of that zero G drifting and all that stuff. It's ran by Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
but the real bad guy is Jason Voorhees. That's right, he's popping up.
No, we talked about this. It's not Jason Voorhees.
Who is it?
Who would be the most unlikely character
Oh
of all
shit!
the actors of all time?
That's right, evil Tom Hanks. Yep, that's right.
Oh my
Tom
God.
Hanks is going to be the man, running the man, running the man,
Mhm.
running the man,
He's
running the
the,
man.
Tom Hanks is
want
the
it.
voice for Etienne.
I want it. I don't care what anyone says. I want Tom Hanks
Hello,
to be a
Dom.
bad guy in this terrible franchise. Yeah,
Yeah.
he does his normal Tom Hanks delivery, but he's just the evilest
absolutely.
motherfucker.
Oh,
yeah.
and his name is Tom Hanks.
Mhm.
That's he's
No one
playing
ever
himself.
expected
It's
Tom Hanks as their big bad guy, did they?
Yeah, right. Hey, Dom. Tom Hanks here. You don't know me, but you're about to. Yeah. All right. What about the chat boards? We got any other predictions for Fast 9 out there?
Brentley has picked Sofia Vergara as Vin Diesel's mother, who I had to remind Brentley that Sofia
can
and
see
Vin
it.
are the same fucking age.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Ooh.
oh, that's okay. Okay, let's be real here for a second.
They don't care.
Everybody's like, "Oh, Roger Moore was too old to be James Bond in A View to a Kill." Blah blah blah. Fun fact: Vin Diesel's like 8 months older than Daniel Craig is right now, so we're talking like Octopussy Roger Moore.
Yikes.
I mean, he's like, yeah.
It's scary when you start putting it into context, Steve.
TikTok, Mr. Diesel. TikTok.
Tom Hanks, is that you?
That's why he's pushing out all these franchises. He's just like, oh my god, I'm aging too fast. I have to be the action star for as long as I can before I die in 2 days.
Okay, so fun fact.
Okay.
We watched Bloodshot the other day
Why?
with Birds of Prey. They both came up at the same time in my Netflix queue.
Yeah, they did.
I actually like Bloodshot a lot more than Birds of Prey. Fight me.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey, I didn't like anyone in that movie. Yeah, Huntress.
Sure.
Huntress is pretty cool.
Sure.
But they didn't do anything for the character. It was, unfortunately, Birds of Prey, guys, gals, it was the McDonald's version of like, oh my god, I'm not like the other girls. I'm so quirky. Look at how quirky I am. I love a sandwich more than men. And I like to just like kill people because I don't even care. Buy my merch. See the shirt that says Harley Quinn. You can buy this online right now because you're not like the other girls too. Oh my god. And as a girl who's not like the other girls, I felt personally attacked by this movie.
That's fair.
Meanwhile, Bloodshot. I've seen the Fast and Furious movies. I know I can take Vin Diesel as a superhero. I can buy this.
Bloodshot knew what it fucking was.
Yeah.
Bloodshot's like, whatever.
They even had Isa Gonzalez from Hobbs and Shaw.
Exactly. This all explains why Dom doesn't die anywhere in this franchise. He's still full of nanobots.
Bloodshot is a prequel to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh my
By
god.
the way,
that'd
that
be
was my
amazing.
prediction for Fate all over. I was like, oh, it's nanobots.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're like, why is Dom working for Charlize Theron? Like, it's
Nanobots.
nanobots. They watch G.I.
Right.
Joe: Rise of Cobra, and they're like, wait, that's brilliant.
Right.
And I'm
You
still
picked
convinced it could be a reoccurring thing.
you picked actual like potentially decent ways, like decently stupid ways, that, like Dom is working for Charlize. No, she's just blackmailing him, and it's like that's fucking stupid. That would never work.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna guess they're gonna bring kids into the franchise.
Remember that baby mama from a few movies ago? Well, guess what?
It's gonna pay off.
Okay. The best part was when she was like in that movie, and she's like, "I was going to tell you," like that moment you said, if I had, because apparently she was going to divulge it in 6 when he ran off at the beginning of the movie to go get Letty, where she said, and I pretty much quote, if I knew there was any chance of finding my husband again, I would do it. ... By the way, I'm pregnant. That's all you had to fucking say.
Yes.
But she didn't, and it's like, no, I did it for you, and frankly, I didn't want you a 15-time felon on the run from Interpol.
Yeah, do you based on these movies?
Around.
Do you want Letty being the scorned girlfriend in that relationship?
Yeah.
No.
We've all have the friends or been the person who's got the baby mama drama in their life. You imagine it's fucking Letty.
I also like how Letty and Brian didn't talk to each other directly until number 7.
Right? They fought. It's because they fucked. I'm sorry, I'm cursing, and we're supposed to curse during the live stream.
You're allowed to do whatever you want. Let's say fuck, cunt. Who cares?
Yeah.
Goddamn hell ass kings. Sorry.
All right. So, any other theories for Fast 9?
No, not really.
I was gonna throw out there, if Stallone's not willing to be part of this franchise, Antonio Banderas would make a hell of a dad for them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Him and Sigourney Weaver.
I don't know. He's trying to be
shit.
too
I buy that
serious
couple.
right now. I feel. After
That's a
Pain and
hot
Glory,
baby.
he's like, I'm trying to be a serious actor again.
He wasn't in Pain and Gain. Oh, you said Glory. All right. So there's also Hobbs and Shaw 2, which should be coming out in the foreseeable future. All right.
Oh, sorry, for Fast 9. We forgot to talk about the bomb that got dropped in Hobbs and Shaw that hasn't actually happened in the Fast and Furious universe yet. But Owen Shaw.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Owen Shaw's alive.
Yeah. When Deckard Shaw says, "You made me kill my brother," and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait.
He's still alive at the end of Fate.
Yeah, what the fuck happened there? So, yeah, I guess Owen Shaw's popping up, or at least in a... I don't know, a Forensic Files photo or something like that.
Oh my god, that would be a
Fast
great
9.
way. Fast 9 starts out as just an episode of Forensic Files about the murder of Owen Shaw.
A small sandwich shop owner involved in drug cartels.
British kingpin. Drug kingpins found dead. Was it his brother who's ex MI6? There were no hair samples found anyway.
Only gallons of gun butter. Yeah. All right, so Hobbs and Shaw 2. All right. Who's going to be the voice? Who's the voice in that movie? I know, really, it's Ryan Reynolds with the little voice modulator thing. But who, when they reveal who the voice, the head of Etienne and all that, who's that going to be?
I'm telling you, it's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's how all the
Hanks
franchises together.
You know what? You know who we haven't heard from in a long time? Who were the Japanese gang members at the end of Fast and Furious?
Oh, Sonny Chiba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yakuza?
I made the offhanded joke that it was Sonny Chiba when we were doing Hobbs and Shaw, but I was like, yeah, but the voice modulator take care of the accent thing.
Oh, if they brought Sonny Chiba in to be the worst baddie in the history of baddies,
yeah.
First off, it makes that whole race in Tokyo Drift even more ridiculous, which I'm always in for making things even more ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let you go if you win a race.
Or it's Sean.
Oh.
Sean coming back. He's like, yeah, you guys didn't want me back in the franchise.
You forgot about
I went
me
to
in
work for
7 and 8.
Etienne.
What the fuck?
Or it's Leo and what's his name? The two Hispanic guys who randomly pop in for plot convenience.
Oh, yeah, those guys, yeah.
It's like Leo and Robert or something.
I'm guessing Roberto.
No, they have two super weirdly not Hispanic names.
I don't know.
which is why I never remember it.
I'm sorry. I just looked over at Sliver, which they just finished, and the final shot of the movie is Sharon Stone picking up a television remote and saying "Get a life" and then turning off the movie. Except it holds for like 5 extra seconds. What the fuck is that movie?
Message. Yeah.
They're really like making you think about
That's
it.
right. That extra 5 seconds is like, oh shit, I really should get a life.
That is the worst.
Is the Specialist coming up
That's
next?
the worst ending I've ever seen.
When are we doing James Woodbond?
Oh, the Specialist is coming up in September, babe, for September Stallone. Spoiler alert.
James Woods is great, guys. I know as a human being, he's kind of a piece of trash, but
Yes.
oh, the entertainment value and just everything he projects at the screen and at the audience. John Carpenter's Vampires, perfection.
Ooh, piece of candy. All right. All right. So yeah, Hobbs and Shaw 2 is going to be great. We all know that.
Yes.
Oh,
There's also apparently this female spin-off, like all-female spin-off they're talking about doing.
Letty's 11.
That's right. Liddy's 11. We're bringing in Cypher. Gal Gadot's coming back. All the Forgotten Shaw sisters, played by the Spice Girls, they're all coming in.
We know it's going to be Hattie's 11.
Yeah, well,
She's
I mean, she
if
is
Michelle
MI6
Rodriguez
or
leads
whatever.
a movie, I'm gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do something bad. Like
You're gonna like tap out. Don't
she's
tap out.
she's off. No, I'm not gonna tap out. But she's awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why her and Vin Diesel make the most realistic couple.
Because they're both horrible.
They have about as much charisma as the damn sponge. Not a Vin Diesel fan, guys. I'm sorry. I enjoy making fun of him.
Okay, real talk. Chat. Who is a Vin Diesel fan? Put it in the chat. Hashtag love for Vin if you're a Vin Diesel fan.
Hashtag Handshark.
Handshark.
Okay. Yes. Okay. You know it. All right. Just wanna make sure.
My co-host actually just showed me that like 2 weeks
Nice.
ago.
I would like.
It's spreading across broadcast like syphilis.
I would
I
like
know.
everyone watching right now to take a moment, open up YouTube, look up Vin Diesel Street Sharks, and then thank us by donating to the live stream for the cure.
That is correct.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish some director could find that amount of charisma that Vin has in that 1.5 minute. Not even 1.5. It's like a 1 minute 15-second video, and distill that over a 90-minute movie. Because if they could do that, they're the greatest director of all time. Like
Rocky Balboa action.
he's having so much fun, but like
Yeah.
in every other thing you see him, and he's like very pained. He's like, and it's like, what the fuck happened here?
Get ready for a round mound of pound.
Yeah.
We also we noticed in Bloodshot, his voice is starting to crack. I'm wondering if he's got the voice nodules or something.
Yeah,
But the whole like
no.
last half hour of that movie, it sounds like an 8-year-old trying to do a Vin Diesel impression.
Like me.
I kind of need to see this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now
Honestly-
that it's like a $3 rental on Amazon Prime, or you can get through Netflix and all that, I'd say check it out. It's not horrible.
No, it is much better than I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be.
All right, Brendan from What Were They Thinking asks, Steve, who would play Vin, who would Vin play in the Street Sharks movie?
Oh, shit! I'm trying to remember their names.
It's very clearly the leader, but
The big one.
Yeah, the leader, I would think, but yeah. Oh God,
All right, let me look it
Chomper
up.
or something. Some shit
sure.
like
You think I paid attention to anything Vin Diesel actually said in that commercial? You're an insane person.
Brendan, I believe the correct answer is Destro in the next G.I. Joe movie,
Oh my God,
Snake
please.
Eyes.
Oh my God, please!
Oh, Snake Eyes is coming out. Snake Eyes, as you might say.
I just want Vin Diesel to be in everything, and then everyone to be like, "Why are we still getting Vin Diesel?" And then just me maniacally laughing in the corner.
Exactly. Oh,
Just trying to find the characters' names, and it's like buried. Somebody out there is just screaming into their computer right now.
Also, guys, I don't know if you know this. There's a Fast and Furious video game coming out in like August.
Yes.
Fast and Furious Crossroads.
I've pre-ordered 4 copies.
For real?
No,
Nice.
not for real. Get the hell
No.
out of here. I haven't pre-ordered shit.
So here's the thing. I saw the trailer the other day. The first trailer looked like, oh God, I don't care. It's about like kids taking over for Dom because he's like 80 years old. But
Apparently, there's a whole Netflix kids series.
There is.
Oh, we started watching it a little bit. And
Oh no, my mother started watching it. We
Yeah.
haven't started watching it. My mom.
I got 2 minutes in, and I'm like, nope.
The
I'm
lady whose favorite movie in the whole world is A Boy and His Dog.
Yeah. So, but I was looking at the game, and I also recently played 2015's Mad Max for the PS4, which I fucking love. And there's definitely elements of that in this, where it's like, yeah, fire your harpoon and tear off the shield and chase a train and stuff like that. And I'm like, fuck, am I gonna have to buy this thing when it gets down to $20 3 weeks after it's released? Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Dude, that's going on sale for 5 cents 2 weeks after its release.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and primarily it's because I think the only 3 voice actors are my 3 least favorite characters in the entire franchise. It's Dom, Letty, and Roman. Can't get anybody else, guys?
I know. There's so much more variety.
For those of you who've been waiting with bated breath, I found the names of all the street sharks.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, so there's the Bolton family with Ripster. John Bolton is, aka John Bolton, is the smartest, the leader, and the oldest of the 4 brothers. He also enjoys creating inventions. There's Jab, aka Clint Bolton, who's the laziest of the street sharks, but enjoys boxing and has some talent with mechanics.
And pizza.
Streaks, aka Bobby Bolton Jr., level-headed and cool, self-proclaimed ladies' man.
Raphael.
Big Slamoo, aka Coop Bolton, is the strongest and the youngest of the 4. He's a football player. Dr. Robert Bolton, a university professor and the father of the Bolton brothers, who invents the gene manipulation. And then Sir Thomas Bolton, their ancestor, who shows up in Sir Sharks a lot.
Sir Thomas Bolton, who invented water gravity.
So there you go.
So there you go. Coming in 2022, Vin Diesel Street Sharks.
I mean, we need it. We obviously need it. I don't care what anyone says. I need a Street Sharks movie starring Vin Diesel.
Right, so if Vin Diesel's the oldest brother, who are going to be his brothers who get turned into sharks, and who's going to be their dad who turns them into sharks?
Well, Terry Crews is one of the brothers.
Oh, absolutely.
Terry Crews.
Let's see who else. John Cena again.
You know who they're trying to make a thing is Roman Reigns. So it's probably going to be Roman Reigns as one of the other Street Sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Executive producer Dwayne Johnson.
Not with Vin Diesel starring.
He can make money off them. No, I'm just kidding.
The ultimate spite. I'm going to make more money than you off of this fucking piece of shit.
Right. I got 15%, asshole. Yeah.
Would you like when Michael Jackson bought all the Beatles, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Soon it's going to be Dwayne The Rock Johnson presents Fast and Furious.
Oh my God. That's why they have to get this bloodshot off the ground, guys.
Mario in the bar wants Tony Danza as the Street Shark dad.
Yes,
Sold. I'm in.
Mario,
we need one more Street Shark brother though. So let's brainstorm that, chat. Who do you think should be the 4th Street Shark brother? We have Vin Diesel, Terry Crews, and Roman Reigns. He's too hot. Vin Diesel won't do this movie if he's not like top build, and Marky Mark won't do the movie unless he's top build. So we're gonna have a big personality struggle.
Let's see. So we need a good second fiddle. Dolph Lundgren would do it.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Eric Roberts via telephone. As in a talking cat?
Oh no! Stop spreading that around.
I would love it. Some Eric Roberts. We were talking about Sliver earlier. I saw Tom Berenger show up. I'm like, is that Eric Roberts? Like real quick, I was like, is that Eric Roberts? And then it was like they were like, no, it's Tom Berenger. I'm like, well, I'm now disappointed it's not Eric Roberts.
Right?
Yeah, it's always that conundrum. Where is that Eric Roberts, Tom Berenger, or Treat Williams? I really can't tell.
Brendan says effing Rick Moranis, which yes, bring Rick Moranis out from retirement, not for Ghostbusters, not for Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. No, Street Sharks.
I can see it.
Yeah. Last I heard, he was talking about getting back into it.
He's the dad.
His wife passed.
Rick Moranis is obviously the father of all these people.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I turned the kids into Street Sharks.
Yeah.
And then we've got...
Oh shit! The G manipulation or whatever. I mean, it makes sense.
And this got Tony Danza to voice a Street Shark. We'll
There
just
we
like
go.
Grand Moff Tarkin him for like make him younger for the few scenes before they get changed.
Wait, are you suggesting they're all going to be wearing makeup?
Oh yeah.
Or
No, I'm saying
not
like
expecting all
when they're
CGI?
still humans
Oh,
before.
no,
they
they're
get
definitely
changed.
CGI.
Gotcha.
They're
Okay.
definitely CGI. I want them in makeup though. That'd be fucking
Yes.
hysterical to look at.
Oh, in that case, you got to get Adewale Agbuje, Killer Croc from Suicide Squad.
There
There
you
you go.
go. That's an Academy Award-winning movie, Steve.
It sure the fuck is. Think about it.
Okay. Here's the question though. What Academy?
It got an Oscar for best makeup.
Yeah, best makeup.
I know that,
Yeah,
and that's like.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that really quick because, like, I know the Fast and Furious franchise is a piece of garbage for the most part. But you know, when Fast 7 came out, or Furious 7, or what the fuck ever 7 came out, and they had that song by Charlie Puth that was like the song that everyone sang during the summer, and that never
For
got
3
nominated.
years.
Yeah, and that never got nominated for the Oscar for Best Original Song. I was just like, what the fuck are you people are the worst. You're gonna nominate Suicide Squad, but you're not gonna like let a song from a movie get Oscar nominated because it's a big dumb action movie that no one cares about in reality.
Well, so here's the thing: did they write the song for the movie,
Mhm.
or was the song already like written? Like
It was
and they chose to use it.
It was the single for the movie soundtrack. So
Okay, because it's one of those things like if they chose to release it like 6 months ahead of time, just nobody had like really heard it. They just saved the big release, then it wouldn't like
Yeah.
qualify.
But like the music video is basically all around like Fast and Furious moments, and you have like Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa like sitting in this piano like out in the middle of the desert. It's the stupidest music video I've ever seen, but I love it.
Oh yeah, it is true. Also, just want to mention we only got about 8 minutes left. Again, $50, and we'll send you one of Izzy's amazing little prints of your choice from untidedvenus.etsy.com. $100. Guess what? You're picking a movie, and we're watching it, and it's gonna be great.
We're talking about it over
Please
at
no
Everything
Serbian
I Learned
film.
from Movies.
Please no a Serbian film.
Oh, and the gift bag, of course, that we're also sending along with doing the
Yeah.
movie because we love you guys.
Our gift to you.
Indeed. Any other questions from the chat boards out there?
Drew says you're both terrible. Brendan says all practical. Hire Tom Savini for the Street Sharks movie, which like yes. Of course. Obviously.
Tom Savini is the dad.
But then what is Rick Moranis going to be doing?
We need
I
Rick
don't know.
Moranis.
He could be the bad guy.
No,
He could be the evil octopus or whatever they fight. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Street Sharks, I've forgotten.
Drew also says he wants Kevin James as Slamoo.
I'm in.
I can see it.
He's not going to
I mean, good-
leave Happy Madison, Drew. Come on. We all know.
We all need money. Let's see, big Slamoo. Who'd be a good one for that? What's Yokozuna up to?
Death.
Ooh, Steve, I got something to tell you. He's not that much of a draw anymore.
What about Chris Benoit?
Also not that big a draw anymore.
Fuck. Oh, wrestling. All right. So yeah, I guess what we're trying to say with this last hour is the Fast and Furious franchise. If you're not a fan, give it a second look. I wasn't a fan until about a year ago.
Yeah, Ashley.
Yeah, watch them all. Honestly, actually, watch them all in order.
Yeah,
they're hell of a
make
lot
more
more
sense
fun that way. There's
Sorta.
weirdly like a bunch of little Easter eggs that lead into each other in this whole franchise. Like, it's almost like the guys who wrote watched the movie before.
Yeah. Which is really
they just
rare
had
nowadays.
they have the movie on in the background of the writer's room. Hey, remember that thing? We should write that into this script too.
Yeah,
I know where I can
and I'm
do
not gonna lie, I actually like really enjoy that in movies, and they've in a weird way done a good job like world building. Like the world's gotten super fucking weird in this franchise, but they've built it up based on stuff that's happened before, and like you gotta give them some credit for that.
All right, guys. With that, I turn you back over to Nick. Stephen Izzy, I love you. Thank you for discussing Fast and Furious
Thank you,
movies
Dad.
with me.
You're the best.
As somebody,
Nick.
as opposed to my girlfriend who's like, I fucking hate these. Please get these away from me. Never talk to me again.
You know what? We'll have a watch party. It'll be great.
And if she's still not set, then I mean, they're on
I'm
the
not
preference.
giving up on the bubby just yet.
They're playing fish in the sea.
Nor narrated.
welcome back. Oh wait, he's not
And
on his
we're
phone
back.
yet.
Oh my God, Steve! This is the greatest hour that ever houred in the history of hours.
Ah, she sounded. Who's he, Steve? Hey, Nick. Welcome back.
Hi, guys. So take a moment here as we wrap up at the end of the words at the end of the hour here, and let the audience know where they can find you guys out there on the web. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You can find us everything I learned from movies at eilfm.podbean.com and all the major podcatchers. We're also at EILF Movies on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My wife makes art.
I do. Show them the art, Steve. If you donate $50 in the next few minutes, you'll get one of these. You can pick. I have a whole series of movie monsters and Pokemon who love kittens. I've got adorable dogs, all kinds of crazy stuff. Field Guide to Movie Worms. It's all over at untidyvenus.etsy.com, and I'm on Untidy Venus pretty much anywhere. Yeah.
Untidyvenus.etsy.com. You said correct?
Yeah, like a goddess who's bad at housekeeping.
And also a fun fact, did you know you can get Val Kilmer original art? I think Justin specifically will be very interested in this information.
You know, Justin's gross.
Yeah, well, if you like Batman, this is a Val Kilmer original that we purchased a couple of weeks ago. It's fantastic.
Nice. Oh, that's dope.
Complete with certificate of authenticity on the back.
And paint pen signature.
Yep. Signature on the bottom back there. $200 plus shipping.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, you guys are amazing. I spammed the Etsy link over in the chat for you, and yeah, please go check out her artwork because I really love it, and I really words are so hard. I haven't been talking for the last hour. I think my brain shut back down. It was like, nah, you're done with words today.
No more.
But thank you guys so much for joining us for Livestream for the Cure once again. I'm pretty sure 4th year in a row, every single year. I'm pretty sure you guys have been here every single year. So I really appreciate all of your amazing support. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Let's pass 10,000 now. Let's do it
right now.
Yes.
And thank you guys for doing all of this. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you guys are doing God's work.
Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye, everybody.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be joined by No Ordinary Nerd coming up here in just a couple of moments. But I did want to say, so ladies and gentlemen, any donation over the next 2 hours here live on the stream is going to be entered to win this bad boy. Oh God, now they're making out on camera. Oh no. Did we just get banned from Twitch? Oh no. I love you guys so much.
You guys are watching Sliver in the background, don't you get me?
Hey,
did we get banned?
Yeah, oh man. I'm gonna have flashbacks about that all the way through the Contrarian segment, I think.
All right, Izzy, get over that table.
Oh, I love you guys. Take care, guys.
Peace. Bye, everybody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, any donation over the next 2 hours, and you're gonna get this bad boy. You're gonna get this Crate 61 soap. It's six bars of vegan, organic, handcrafted soap. There are 2 different sets, and Alan never told me which set he wanted because Alan from Interrupted Tales did win one of them, and he never told me which one he wanted. So you get to pick whichever one you want, the men's set or the women's set. This particularly is the men's set, which has things like activated charcoal and alpine and spice in it, and it smells amazing, guys. It smells absolutely amazing, and you will smell delicious when you step out of the shower, when you wash with it. So any donation over the next 2 hours, we're going to be drawing this at 4 o'clock, and yeah, it's going to be absolutely wonderful. So